Yes.
Jake.
So we are going to need approval of the February board meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Karen,
Yes.
Josh.
Am I allowed to vote since I wasn't here? Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed to vote.
Okay, yes, it looked good to me.
Paul,
Yes.
Kate.
Yes. I hope you vote. I mean, it's just
Well,
four of us right now.
Well, I mean, it's approval of ordinance, sure, I believe you that this is, I've got the direction.
Communications.
Okay, we got a very nice thank you from Geauga Soil and Water. We hosted an after-hours program called Well Educated Here, and they had a nice, actually quite a large turnout. They were worried they were gonna have standing room only. And Mike and Debbie and everyone went above and beyond to make sure they had everything that they needed. So it was a good program. And then we got a really nice personalized thank you from the Chardon Library patron. It's not signed, but it was very beautiful. So that was very nice.
Okay, now we will read the approval. What? They have, she got another communication. There's only two.
I know.
No, I'm gonna cover the
Oh,
USDA. I got that somewhere else.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
we'll-
you,
we'll
sorry.
get there.
So approval of the agenda.
We have two men.
Two men.
We're adding 13B, which is the paving contract for Geauga West.
That's it.
That
So
is-
moved.
So,
Second, sorry. Because you bring me up.
Okay, Karen,
Yes.
Josh,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Kate.
Yes. That's me, I still have to think. You're up. Fiscal officer's report.
Okay. I need approval of the February disbursements and gifts.
Could you speak up a little bit?
I need approval of the February disbursements and gifts.
So moved. A second.
Oh, okay.
Karen,
Yes.
Josh,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Kate.
Yes.
And then I have just three miscellaneous things. The annual financial report was filed with the auditor's date. There is a copy laying there if you need something to put you to sleep at night. I included some bank, the PNC Bank, and I asked for one that First National gave us because of the bank closures, an update on their financial strength. So I included those. And then just a little bit about House Bill 1 and the discussions that Chris and I have been having and the losses that we could see. It's very uncertain right now, even if it was passed as it's written now, what the impact would be.
Right.
So,
Everything that I heard.
yeah, it's just everybody, it's kind of like, how are they going to apply it? So, but then,
When do we think we'll know more?
Well, I have a meeting with OLC Friday for an update, but I don't think that update is going to give us any definitive information. So I'll put something in my Friday update about what they have.
Just need to know what time frame to start paying.
We'll let you know.
Got it.
They're doing it for us right now.
Yeah, we are doing it again. We'll let you know when you need
we've
it.
looked at it all different ways and upside down and, yeah. And you hear different things from different people, but
You don't have to review it.
until they pass it, and then until they say how they're going to apply it. So,
All right, now, director's report.
Okay, I'm requesting approval of the tuition reimbursement as presented in your board packet.
So moved. Second.
Okay, Karen,
Yes.
Josh,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Kate.
Yes.
I just have a couple more things. We did complete the roundtable meetings, and we have also completed summarizing the questions and answers for all the staff, and that was posted to the staff intranet today. And I'll be sending it to all staff as an email either later today or tomorrow morning. We also did the survey for part-time staff, just asking questions about what benefits they're most interested in and what their priorities are as far as additional benefits and flexibility. And we'll be discussing that with the Personnel Committee next month. And I just wanted to mention that I have another meeting about House Bill 1 on Friday. Other than that, no other additions. Yep.
Human resources report.
Oh.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, how did I miss that? All right. I'm sorry.
No, we're just,
Okay, so in addition, just a few things to highlight in my report. Alicia Evans and I are co-chairing the 60th anniversary committee. So in addition to our big event on August 12th, we are working on some system-wide projects along the way. So we're going to have a community quilt. We have our Geauga County cookbook, so we'll start accepting submissions soon from patrons for that. We have our 60th anniversary bingo challenge, which started March 1st and is in all the branches. And then this summer, we're also going to do monthly 60s trivia online. So we have some fun events planned for the 60th anniversary to highlight that throughout the year. And I also just want to touch on our the success of our winter reading program this year. We saw the numbers increase for teens and adults. And then just in general, a total of 25% increase from last year. So we're really happy to see some more participation in that this time.
Coming back, okay?
I requesting approval of the HR actions submitted in your report packet.
Yes, I did. We have to vote. So moved. Thank you.
Second.
All right.
Karen,
yes.
Josh,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Kate.
Yes. Okay. That's it? That's it. Okay. Julia, you're up. Local managers report.
Hi, everyone. I'm Joya I'm the head of youth services at Chardon. So Judy's not here, so I'm gonna just step in. So I figured I will give you a report on what I know. Sure, I will give you a report on what I know best, which is youth services. So we have a lot of really great things happening right now in youth services. Our attendance has been really great at our programs. Yesterday, we had a prep program for teens, and we had 9 teens, and that's really, really good. And at the drop-ins, we've been averaging about the same, like 7 to 9 teens, which has been a really good number for us. So we've got a good thing going. So we're hoping to keep them rolling and keep coming to us as we go into summer as well. We've had a lot of success with our scavenger hunts, so we continue to do this every single month. And as I counted this one just this morning, we've already had 125 kids do that this month, and they really look forward to it. We get like grandparents come in and do it with them, and it's really sweet. So those on average are also averaging about the same kind of numbers. We have 3 school literacy nights that we're attending this year. And Judy was kind enough to go to the first one for me because I couldn't attend. And that was at Munson. And I think there were around like 275 people that we saw there, including children and families. And I was at the park last week where I think I saw about 115 people. And I will be going in early April to the Chardon Early Learning Center. This is the first time that they've had one and we've been invited to it. So I'm pretty excited about that because that encompasses the preschool classes and the kindergarten classes. So that would be nice to be there as well. And I also do outreach in these classes, so it's good to build more bridges with them. We're also going to be reinstituting the Book Buddies program this coming up summer. So that's an exciting thing to do. So I'm kind of starting the process of all that currently. And Chardon, which is the reigning champ for the Battle of the Books, will be hosting Battle of the Books here this summer as well. I know Judy also told me that we actually did a little show and tell, so I brought like a few. I personally do our STEAM preschool story times, and I try to do like different. Sometimes we'll do like science experiments. Sometimes we'll do like little tech toys and things like that. So I brought examples of things like that we're doing in that program as well. So we have like a Coda pillar that the kids use. They really enjoyed this. I used it a few weeks ago, and I'm going to bring it back this week for them. So everything that they add on to him, his parts like disconnect, and they can, I won't turn him on because he's very loud, but then he goes around the floor and he does all the motions that they, so it's a great way for them to start learning about technology. And I know that even some of my staff have used him in the story times as well. So it's a really great introduction for the kids to technologies.
Joya, thank you.
All right, committee reports. You're doing that, right?
Yes, so our facilities committee met with members of the facilities committee at Chardon Schools, Dr. Hanlon, their treasurer, Paul was there, Kate was there, Chris was there, and Lisa and I were there. We discussed the conceptual plan for Chardon that Bostwick came up with, and there were some issues and concerns about them losing green space and the playground, and parents expressing concern over the plan. So we are not back to the drawing board, but we're still in progress.
Was the green space loss, was that as you're looking out towards the road, the space there on the right? Is that what they were?
Not the part that, well, actually, they would not, they want to keep that too, but they have become aware that it's ours.
That's our,
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That was what I was saying.
It's behind that, so it's that area behind.
That's a playground, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The grass
Okay.
area.
That
They're worried about the
playground
playground part
area,
of it.
they
Okay.
just redid that playground for this year.
Oh, really?
So no more teeter-totters or other highly risky playground equipment that my kids love, but
Yeah.
in the day. But they have behind that just a lot of green yard. It's like a backyard. It's really not that big. It's not, it's actually, all of that is not as big as the area next to that the county owns. But the county property is rough, has gradation problems, and they're thinking that it wouldn't be as useful as the nice flat area that they've got.
And that was the parents mostly had those concerns, or the board?
well, the parents expressed a lot of concerns to the board members prior to the meeting because of the article and,
Kristen
they
heard a
knew
lot.
about.
She's on PTO. And
Yeah.
where did she get it?
So there were a lot of parent concerns about the green space in the playground.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
yes.
So I talked to Randy Sharp and Steve Lee after and said, is there somewhere else in town you'd like us to move? And they said, well, really, no, but I have to think about that. So, because if we can't,
We have a meeting scheduled with Randy Sharp the week of February 10th. I can't remember. It's the meeting. So we'll be discussing
right?
other possibilities.
Unfinished business?
We don't have it. Yeah.
New business. We have first one to do the approval of discard list. Get out of the way. So approval of discard list, and that takes a vote.
So moved.
John?
Great. Karen?
Yes.
Josh?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Kate?
Yes. Yes. And then the payment.
Yes, so we did get this quote and we got it out to you yesterday, I think, for the paving at Geauga West. And this requires a vote. We were able to do it in the cooperative.
Publicly bid contracts, yeah.
Yes.
So
And
we
if-
didn't have to go out.
Right, we didn't have to go out to bid because it's a cooperatively bid contract. Did I say that right?
Publicly bid.
I left the word out there. But if you have any questions, John can answer about what we will be doing with the Geauga West parking lot. We want to make sure we put this in and amended the agenda because we want to get on their schedule before we didn't want to wait till April to get on their schedule for this project.
John, what are we doing there?
Tearing out all of the parking lot, putting in a new one.
I was afraid you were saying that.
The company has worked with us before and knows that we are maintaining, we're gonna be open while it's being done. He
Yeah.
knows that it's gonna be done in sections. They have a setup for how to direct traffic while they're working on it, and he's gonna do the easiest way for the flow of traffic and divide it into two sections.
Thank you. That sounds terrific. Yeah, wonderful. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Definitely needs it.
It definitely does. It's got no doubt about it.
We've received a lot of patron complaints this winter about the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, when we went
Yeah.
last met there, it was like, bumpy, what's going on?
We have patched it 3 or 4 times over the last month, but the weather's just been too bad for
Yeah.
maintaining the patch. Just to maintain, because that one in the beginning, I mean, you go down to half a tire if it needs to be.
So we need a motion on this?
Yeah, we will.
I'll second.
Great, thank you. Roll call.
Karen?
Yes.
Josh?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Kate?
Yes. Okay, where are we now? Board development.
I don't have a lot for board development. I just wanted to, mention House Bill 1, which we've already mentioned, that I'll update you on anything I find out Friday. But also, most of you received an email from the USDA about putting exotic wood boring bark beetle insect traps on our property in Middlefield, back behind the library. And I'm gonna go ahead and give them approval unless anyone has any concerns about it. Usually do not to. But you did get an email about this today directly from them, I think. I couldn't tell, Josh got it.
I
That's
got
all I
it.
know
It
for
said it
sure.
went to the whole board, so I assumed everybody else
Yes.
got it. And then they're just looking to get a count. They're trying to find out how bad the problem is. They're trying to
Right, yeah.
catch them, all of them. They're
Right,
just, they're trying to see how bad the problem is.
In addition, on May 4th, we have our trustee dinner in Independence, and Kate can go, but if anyone else would like to go,
That's pretty good.
Matt
Other
Dolan will be
trustees.
there, and we'll have other trustees there. So if anyone is available to go May 4th, I'll put that in my Friday email again, and just let me know, and we'll get you registered. More the merrier, because of House Bill 1. It's up to date.
So the foundation.
Yes, so we are requesting approval for the amended MOU, which is in your board packet. I also have clean copies, if anyone needs to see a clean copy without all the red.
Yeah, I'll take a clean copy, not this. I think it's hard to read. That was really, I forgot how awful that was.
I know.
Bring the line.
You want a clean copy, Josh?
No.
Okay. Karen?
But really, it's okay with me. I think it's okay with that.
Yes.
All right, so there's no questions and discussion about this? Want to go for a vote?
I move, we approve the new foundation MOU.
Second.
Karen?
Yeah.
Josh?
Yes.
Paul?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna update on mini golf, but Marcia might chime in if she feels like she wants to. We just finalized the numbers. Debbie gave this to us right before the meeting. We had 186 attendees at the adult event on Saturday night and 257 attendees on Sunday. So we said it was about 200 of each, which it was. The raffles brought in quite a bit of money, and almost all of the raffle prizes were donated, so that was great. And we netted over $16,000, and the goal was to raise 15. And that did not take into account expenses, but we actually netted over 16,000. So I would like to say that the foundation board did a great job on this. Everyone in facilities helped out, the Bainbridge staff, Danny helped out, Denise in marketing, Mike Polk was there for both events, and then Katie and Debbie really pulled it all together. So everyone did a huge job on this, and then the fiscal department helped. So it was really a team event. Did you want to add anything?
Yeah, I just want to add that it was an amazing weekend. First of all, the adult mini golf was a big, big hit in the western part of the county. So we had a ton of people, and everybody, and this team here, Debbie, Katie, Danny, the whole 9 yards, everybody just really pitched in. We were able to come in with 29 different sponsors, which is great. And then we had 8 food and beverage companies in Geauga County that provided us free stuff. besides all the in-kind donations. So it was really nice. We got a lot of compliments. People that left on Friday or Saturday night from the adult event said, you're doing this next year, right? They were thanking us for having us. So it was great. And thanks to everybody here. It was just amazing. And one of the big hits was the simulation that Mike ran in the back.
That was Katie that had the we.
Yeah.
Mike and I worked together.
That was great, yeah. A lot of cool stuff, so it was a lot of fun. And the families, even the next day because of the snow, they still came out. So we did really well. So we thank everybody for their time and efforts to pull this thing together because it was crazy.
It was very good.
Yeah, it really was.
Okay. Thank you for the comments. Are we got comments here? Comments from the public. Anybody have any comments? No comments from the public. Then we're, ready to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, let's do it. Thank you. We're having a
Short meeting.
I think you beat Jake, well, you tied Jake's record, I think.